The rain had just stopped as the carriage slowed. Fog hung heavy among the old trees, and in the distance, an estate rose, its outlines dark against the sky. The young noble leaned forward, eyes fixed on the castle, magnificent yet abandoned. Something about it drew him in, a silent invitation he could not explain.
Stop here. The coachman froze.
My lord, you don't want to go there.
The young man frowned.
Why not?
The coachman lowered his voice as if the walls could hear.
She lives there. They call her the Shadow Crow.
The name alone made the air heavier. Instead of fear, curiosity stirred in the young man.
Then all the more reason drive on.
The coach obeyed, keeping distance as they reached the gate. He stayed on the box, unable to step closer.
The young man stepped out, adjusted his cloak, and walked toward the castle. Brave, sincere, with openness he barely realized.
No servants, no voices, no light.
The doors stood open as if expecting him. The halls behind were empty, large and cool, filled with shadows and memories. Each step echoed.
He wondered, a mansion of this size, yet no life seemed to breathe within it.
A slow, melancholic piano filled the hall, no familiar melody. Each note alone, vulnerable and clear.
He stopped. He listened and forgot the time.
He approached cautiously, almost reverently, until he stood before the tall doors of a grand hall. There she sat.
Her beauty was still. Like a secret, black hair fell over her shoulders. Her hands glided confidently over the keys, half touched by the late sunlight.
She played an original composition, born of solitude and memory.
Then the music stopped.
Forgive me, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't move on.
She looked at him, surprised, wary yet touched.
It had been so long since anyone had come. No one dared.
You should leave. He shook his head.
I have heard many musicians, great names, famous works, but what you play, it lives.
She said nothing for a moment, her fingers resting on the keys.
Then she lowered her gaze.
No one has ever said that.
She barely believed him, yet sensed the truth in his words.
They spoke hesitantly at first, then longer. About music, travels, books they loved, the world beyond the walls and the silence within. He spoke of theaters, she of melodies written at night when no one watched.
He stayed longer than he planned, she let him.
When he left, he promised to return. She doubted, yet he returned again and again. And so something began, neither planned nor preventable. A time